I have to give you another information.
It's so good.
20 years in jail.
Who?
Me?
20 years?
He was.
Excuse me. This man, he was a bad man.
Black Widow. Griselda.
You met her?
Yeah. She almost called me, hey, tabaco, because I smoked a lot of marijuana and she called me tabaco. That was the hoods for Griselda.
Pablo was seen on this balcony.
He killed himself. About 3 meters from this age was Pablo. When Netflix came to film, they didn't have these premises. I love Pablo, I hate Escobar.
Hey Reinaldo, which cartel are you from? All right, I've just arrived in Medellin and we're gonna go check out someone who lived through the years of Pablo Escobar. Reinaldo. Hey, nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
No worry. It's no worry. It's your tour. It's your private tour.
Yeah, this is our private tour. This is your car, right?
Yeah, that's my car. Yes. Welcome to Medellin.
Welcome.
This is one of the most notorious zones in Medellin because it's an old civic center.
When I came in here in the nighttime, it's
yeah, no, it is.
It's quite dangerous.
Yeah, it is quite. Yes.
There was a contraband during the early 70s, and Pablo actually worked for somebody to convoy all the alcohol and cigarettes that were illegal back during those years.
That was illegal here and sale in the cities.
So that's kind of where he got a bit of a working ethic and would have got all his skills of like just communicating with dodgy dudes.
That's perfectly, explained.
So there was a music festival in 1971, and it brought in like the hippies and stuff because that's that era. They were, selling some marijuana, some just different drugs.
Little pieces of cocaine.
Yeah, little bits of cocaine. And that brought an interest into the drug market in Colombia, which was very small at that time. Most of the cocaine was being manufactured over in Ecuador, Bolivia,
and
right.
Peru.
So, here we are.
Here we are in the Barrio Pablo Escobar. The neighborhood is called Pablo Escobar, but it was named after 1992. Initially, this neighborhood was made by little huts, very humble, in lines, and that was the first line that was constructed, and then they had to make it
like
more
steps?
stable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This is a regular street. Right here, they make this as the shrimp.
Did any of these guys betray Pablo?
No,
No one betrayed him.
no one. They were very loyal, especially as these, and they were very independent.
Yeah.
Because they have money,
And which one? Yeah. So you said some of them were rich before they met Pablo.
This.
And what were they into? Like property or like casino or something?
They were livestock traders. Yeah. Cartel of Medellin was made by Pablo and Gustavo Gaviria, his cousin. And so Gonzalo Rodriguez Gacha was another member of the cartel that was a eminent miner. He was very tough. These three guys are brothers, and that is Pablo's brother also, Roberto.
So Rodriguez here, he was one of the rich guys, and
One of the rich guys as well as this.
yeah, and he owned a special horse, right?
It's a special horse. That was a special horse. They sell the horse for $5 million. He did it one better.
US dollars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it, and it's valuable because it's his horse, or is something special about the horse?
No. The way they walk, the way they dance,
oh, yeah, so this was
everything.
a
They are
walk-around.
walking horses.
Yeah, okay.
They're not racing horses, walking horses.
And do you know the name of that horse?
Terremoto de Manizales.
Is this Pablo's gun? Still trying to find whether we actually like this guy or not, but we'll figure it out. The people, the families here still think he's a good fella?
Well, for the third generation, perhaps they only know Pablo was a very rich person and they want imitated him, but
What do you think about his life?
well, Pablo is very controversial personage. Why? Because he was a guy that dreams the world with generosity, Christian values, and so and so. Because his family was really very tight, very nice family. Especially his father Shae always he didn't want to be seen Pablo in the middle of the criminal life. Pablo in the last 12 years start to make violence. And the last year really he was the most miserable person in the
So
world.
I think he got addicted to power.
He was addicted to power also.
His way or the highway.
Yes, right. You describe very much. Are you a newsman or something like that?
I did my research.
So this was the
They have
fourth
changed.
mural?
Yeah.
Oh, so in the same place. They keep replacing. Is it always the same when they redo it? or
No,
is it-
no, different. You can do the different expression.
Some people living in pretty rough conditions would work in the recycling down here in Medellin. And Pablo saw that and he actually brought them up to this area, right?
Yeah.
He housed them and gave them a new life, and that was kind of out of goodwill.
Exactly. He also run fastest car. You know, he owned 100 cars in between.
I bet you some people were scared to beat him.
Yeah, let it win. Yeah, I say that. It's true. This is one uncle woman that was very popular and fall in love with Pablo. And he wrote a book that is saying, I love Pablo, I hate Escobar. The 20 or more, people very close that were, killers or whatever. This is one of the best closer to Pablo. Pablo was visiting here with Roberto. And
So here's Pablo being very naughty with his cousin's wife. Whoever took that photo might have some balls. And he had a reward of 2.7 million pesos.
Okay.
Old school jet ski. Look at that thing. Look at that original jet ski.
Jet ski from 007.
Where's the American pilot? Do you know?
And the American pilot is right there.
Okay, so this is the American pilot that you might have seen out of the movie American Made. He's the cocaine cowboy, right? Yeah, so Barry Seal would transport the cocaine from Colombia all the way to America, but they would do it via this little crazy island. And who was the accomplice on the island? Yeah, that is him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Here's his accomplice on the island. Now this guy started having lots of cocaine himself, and that unfortunately that led him to slip. They raided the airport. So this guy claimed to have shot
Aguilar and his son.
his son claimed.
Yeah, the son was very important to detect, scientifically the triangulation of the ball.
And this is the American DEA.
The American.
Yeah. Did he go undercover?
Yes.
And
Okay.
he's still alive. He's still talking about it on documentaries.
Exactly. That is Griselda Blanco, like Black Widow. Griselda.
Oh, the Black Widow. There she is.
So she had a massive network for distribution in America, and it was basically competition.
He met this.
You met her. Wait.
I called you there.
Can we talk about that though?
Yes.
Well, Reinaldo, you met her?
Yeah.
The Black Widow.
I was, of course, not very close because I was always intimidated.
Yeah,
by
right.
kind
You
of life.
knew who she was?
Yeah, right. Because I called you about my life.
Right.
I was there. Hasta luego.
Where did you meet the Black Widow?
After the festival, Amco festival, we start to see, because I have many friends in the casinos, and my family always also had a lot of numbers running, in the city. So I had the opportunity to meet the Ochoas, I had the opportunity to meet Alberto Bravo, Roberto Henao, so many friends and partners from also Griselda.
Wow.
Yeah, I met all this son. There were three only at that time.
Right. And who were you to them?
Yeah. And they meet me. because they were no scared about me because they knew I was loyal.
Ah, okay, right.
You know, but I never ever want.
Wait, Reinaldo,
very close.
which cartel are you from?
Well, I was not. I worked for.
You're working for Pablo. You're working for Black Widow.
No, I worked also for Cartel de Cali, and
In Cali.
My duties were you do stay in the stage in the caletas and receive and make a distribution and things like that.
Oh, this is fascinating. Thank you so much for all this.
Well,
It's
I have to give you another information.
It's so good.
20 years in jail.
Who?
Me?
20 years.
20 years in the state. Out of maybe
In
35
America?
in America.
Oh, wow. 20 years.
20 years. First 3 years, from a sentence of 6 years, reduced me to 4, and I stayed 3 in Ashland, Kentucky. But after that,
In Kentucky?
I was here deported, and so my mother was very sick, and I had let her go.
Yeah.
So finally, when she died, she passed away, I went back, and 1 year and about 14 months again they give me more sentence. Yeah.
Can you go back to America now?
No,
Well, no.
no,
That's
I
it.
can't.
Yeah.
My family is there. I have 7 grandchildren.
Oh, wow.
Out of 3 girls.
Do you talk to them?
Yes.
Any of your family come over here to visit you?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good.
All of them.
Good. Oh, great. What did you go into prison for?
Oh, possession.
Possession?
Possession. I was not selling, but
You were transported.
because I was transported.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was, receiving merchandise
Yes.
and, move it to the very.
How would you do it?
I will. I just rent a house, rent an apartment, and do it. No, my job was very simple. I knew if I fail in something, it has a problem.
Merchandise coming from which cartel was it?
Oh, the Mexican givers, Mexican connection
Okay.
was very important for Colombia.
And did you ever take it over the border?
No,
Okay, so you gave it to other people. So you were halfway in between.
sí, sí.
You were the middleman.
Yeah, I was a middleman. I don't have too much information, really. I don't need it,
Right.
really. That was another fact.
You didn't want to know.
Police.
The less you know, the better, right?
Yeah, it's better. Exactly.
Why would you want to know?
I'm here alive because that.
They ask you to tell who it is, you can't because you don't know. You only know 1 or 2 other people. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions again. If you don't want to
No,
answer, you
go
just
ahead. I don't care.
You know,
They
let you out.
I let me out. Yeah, I already pay everything.
You've done
Fuck.
everything.
Finally, I went out because the last incarceration was long, almost 17 years completely inside.
Was it a horrible prison or was it okay?
No, middle security.
Man, I'm sorry to bring up these memories, man. I'm sure.
No. It's, I don't care now. I don't care now.
Would you be having your own merchandise? Because I mean, like you'd have.
Oh no, I use a very good cocaine.
Oh right, it would have been like pure, like perfect.
Almost pure.
Yeah, wow.
Pure
Because you
is
were the
nothing
middleman.
Because if you do something out of the laboratory reactors, you can get pure. No, perhaps 95%.
What would they mix into it down the distribution chain?
Well, they mix
Flour.
at that time with flour.
Oh.
They mean with for horses that they use in that. Because I hold big quantities most of the time.
How many? How much?
I never. Wow, they took me 100.
2 kg.
137 kilos in
37 kilos.
137 kilos
137
in my
kilos.
in my first incarceration, and they took on me 1,200 kilos, man.
Oh, what they changed it.
Yeah,
Oh no. But anyway, 137 is.
it's
How much is that worth?
About 60 million.
Wow, $60 million. Wow. Did you ever think, you know, I'm going to just take this myself? Yeah, always
No,
thought about-
I take it. I have it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a profit of $1,000 to,
Yeah.
you know.
See.
So sometimes I couldn't do 300, 400,000
Right.
in a matter of 2-3 months.
So how did you get out?
No, because I
Did you talk to them? Did you talk to...
with Griselda, I was talking by phone and say, hey, Tabaco, when you come down to visit me and say, wow, as soon as I can. But in my heart, I say, no, I don't want it.
You don't want any more?
I don't no. I don't want it because I knew she was very hot.
Was it hard to say no to her?
Yes.
Was it scary?
Well, in some part of my life, I never have been scared, except for I am honest.
Yes,
and
you
I
are.
don't want to get involved in big monies because I need a score. I need, people around me, and that's don't give me security, man.
Right.
My security is in myself.
Yes. How did she react when you said that you were leaving the cartel? Like you don't want to be involved?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that to her.
She got killed?
She got killed 1 year after that. I don't know who killed her.
Is that cartel still operating?
I don't think so. No, not the same way. Of course, there are people that drive drugs here, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the same.
So that building you just showed me that had the implosion
That
was here
was here.
and was destroyed. Okay, so this was Pablo's building, and I think the government hated him so much they demolished it. They didn't want it to be
They
like
demolished after 25 years.
right. All these tours, people coming here, talking about it, they just want to get rid of it, and then they put their own
You're
lost ministers here to say these are all the government officials.
Honorary officials.
So are these officials, they never took a bribe.
No, they never. Antonio Roldan, the governor of Antioquia, was very much menacing Pablo publicly in broadcasting, and so Pablo was killed. Wow. The chief of staff of this guy, he was the victim.
Okay, so there's 47,000 holes in this wall representing all the fallen victims from the whole Pablo Escobar era.
In about 10 years.
And this would be mostly police?
Oh yes, right, and civil people. Yeah. Police only amount for 650.
650?
Pablo used
This is all the people. This is mostly...
mostly civil.
This is horrible.
Or victims of the cartel mafias, each other, they kill each other, so they amount for 47. Okay, right there, it was a big antenna, 5 or 6 meters. Even the policeman has no so big antenna meant for...
Right, it's giant antenna, and that was for his communication.
For his communication.
Probably to the plains, to the jungle.
In different jungles, exactly. They say to Pablo, hey, Pablo, you are a narcotraficante. And Pablo say, hey, you call me corrupt, you are too.
Yeah. What about now? These days, is it still corrupt?
Wow, my God.
Right.
Oh, no. I don't want, no. I feel like wants to, sit on the floor. Then that's our problem. And the whole world is like that.
Wow. Most of this whole section is like just bombs between the different cartels. Bomb. This is crazy. It just goes on and on and on. Urban warfare going on.
So in 1990,
Yes.
the people in Colombia start to say, hey, please, talk to them. The government made the opportunity for the cartels and the kingpins to submit themselves to the government, give it some information, and that was the first step to go inside the jails, except for Pablo that say, hey, wait, I wanted also that, but I can't go to your prison because your prison is full of my enemies. They going to kill me. So permit to do something. Make his own jail, go to the jail for 13 months. And they reduce, of course, the bombing. So from 1991 June to July 92, he was in jail. But he is still going to do business in jail, and even to call a couple of guys that was interested in was taking care of about his interests outside in business and drugs.
Un momento.
And so he was.
Excuse me. This man, he was a bad man for our society, for us. I was living here very alone. I am from Medellin.
Right.
And Pablo Escobar was the worst person for us.
Sure.
When I was teenager, Pablo Escobar doesn't permit that I go back from my house, from my home. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah, I understand.
No.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Pablo
And
Escobar
I
is
hear.
the worst person for our society, for our lives.
Yeah, he was very against everything. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
you talk.
Es muy importante que toda la gente me diga eso, que nosotros nos sentimos orgullosos de ese señor. Listo.
Yes, of course. See, yes, it's true. And even people in the government also make a bombing to make him seem even worse. You know,
I'm surprised he lived so long.
this house was habitated by Pablo's crew. That whole, they give it the
It looks empty now.
about 25 years old. I was attending the university, but at the same time, and I start to make trips to the United States and shoes, stocking with cocaine.
Oh, wow, you put the cocaine in your shoes.
See, right, I make that about 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I established there. I stayed there.
How was it going through customs? Was it scary? It would have been.
Oh, see, of course, but it was not that hard as it is now.
What did you tell them? What are you coming to America for?
Well, I was not directly from Colombia, but I was sometimes in Jamaica, Barbados.
Coming on a
other
holiday?
place. Yeah, exactly. I'm on vacation, whatever. And I was there my name.
Yeah.
My name was already fucked up because they refused to give me a visa.
Oh,
But
they
I
refused.
make it, a fake.
Oh, you had a fake passport?
Yeah.
Wow. How much did a fake passport cost back then?
Perhaps $100.
$100.
Yeah, $100, $200.
And it looked really good.
Yeah.
What was your name on the passport? The fake one?
different fake, I don't remember.
Fuego.
Yeah, no. Pineda was
Pineda.
Pineda, last name Pineda.
So Griselda was born in Santa Marta. She came here when she was
15 years old.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
And she was ready to hustle.
Well, yeah, which, and she was, people say that she was, a prostitute.
Prostitute?
Yeah, she was, doing something to selling drugs. But finally, when I made Griselda about 1971, 72, Griselda was still living here. She was the queen of the Barrio. Everybody respect her.
Wow.
Yeah. This is Barrio Antioquia, but I show you where she was living.
Okay. Right now we're entering Griselda, Black Widow, her hood. Did she start her own cartel, or did she go up through the ranks
In
of
the
another?
beginning, there was no cartel here. Everybody do their own business.
Would you say, what is the vibe here now? Do you think this is a dangerous area?
It used to be, and it is still perhaps a danger area, but everybody respect because they don't want it. They don't want trouble because they don't want to be occupied by policemen or army or whatever. So everybody is making what they need to do. That was the hoods for Griselda. She was living in there You can see many people on the street, playing cards or dominoes or whatever. Right here also. You see? Okay.
So that was Griselda's house.
Yes, well, that was this one and the other. They live in two different parts. His mother also and his sister, Anna.
And at that stage, when she was living there, she was a small time.
Yes, a small time. Yeah, when she started to get money, she moved to some other places in the state. Okay, this is running the year perhaps 78, 79, when Griselda moves to this neighborhood called Laureles. She already has no money to rent or buy one of these houses we're going to see. It was like a party that took place in this house. Griselda perhaps was already a millionaire, and she was always respected by the policemen and everybody that knew, accepted her. She was attending the bullfighting arena with a very nice dress.
So she would have parties here?
She was having parties.
Did you go to any of these parties?
No, very frequently, because Griselda always wants to keep a low profile. But I said, when she was known and accepted, she learned to go and make it, of course, parties here, perhaps during the 1 or 2 days. They lasted 1 or 2 days.
Wow, 2-day parties. What was she like?
She liked like a regular, a small, round face.
Yeah.
Beautiful when she was in her 20s and 30s. She dressed it very well.
Yeah.
She used it very, costly perfumes and jewelry. And she was also a little stutter.
She had a stutter? Okay.
Yeah. She was a stutter. And she didn't love it.
She's like, kill that person, please.
She was nice with me.
Yeah.
She almost called me, hey, tabaco, because I smoked a lot of marijuana, and she called me tabaco, hey, tobacco. Yeah, tabaco.
So you were kind of like a confidant that she could trust.
Yeah, really, because I was in the middle of many other people.
Yeah.
And I myself, I never betray anyone.
Yeah. See. So Pablo was seen on this balcony. Yeah, so we're going to go to the other side and have a look at the balcony the roof that he jumped out onto, trying to escape.
This little house that never had been touched was the place. 3 meters deep in there was Pablo lying when he was wounded and killed himself. I guess he killed himself. About 3 meters from this age was Pablo, lying in the photographs that they showed. When Netflix came to film the last time, they didn't have these premises, and they did it in this.
Oh, they did the wrong one.
The road.
Pablo had been hiding out for a few years now. This is the 90s. He's not as popular as he was in the 80s. He was in this area. He'd been hiding out for a while. And the night before, he had his birthday party.
His birthday
and
party.
His brother.
His driver and friend, very loyal, that used to be the former Pablo's mother's driver.
So he's having this little party, and then the party finishes. Was the party in here? Or it was somewhere else?
In the museum.
Right. And then he gets a phone call from his brother the next day here.
Exactly. He called his son in Bogota and knew that Bogota authorities hold his family. So he changed his mind and say, I don't want it fight anymore. Right. I just wanted the responsibility of my family in the hands of the government. And he stayed for a while.
How did the police find this place?
Because he was calling for a long time for the phone call.
They tapped the phone or something.
The phone call and close the circle of the.
They trace it.
They
Yeah,
trace
they
it
trace it
to this area.
Exactly.
And then they just start going into
Finally,
buildings.
they saw in the other side of the block.
So he escapes out the window onto the rooftop. And now, is it debated that he killed himself, or we know that he did?
Well, the police claim that they had killed him.
Okay.
But Pablo, at the last moment, suicide.
Suicide, yeah.
I mean, he killed himself.
And we base that around his character because we think there's no way he would want to be taken by the police. It's like his way.
Yeah,
Or
this
this-
is, no,
or-
no.
Yeah.
Exactly. I conclude this.
Mm.
Pablo, in the previous day when he was celebrating his birthday, he had another idea to escape and go
Outskirts of the city.
Outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
And he changed mind because he realized, oh, my family is in the hand of the government hands,
Yeah.
so they have to protect them, and I can't go any further. So
For him to leave, it would have been safer outside the outskirts, but then he would be disconnected from his family.
family was very
So he better
important.
go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was a family man in the end. Interesting enough.
Pablo had a list that say, buy me these items. I want to hide it in different way.
Ah, okay.
He was planning to go somewhere else. Yeah.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
why he changed it? Because when he realized his family had been in hands of the government, that it is better to finish this. My life, I can't hold it.
I can't do it anymore.
Do anymore. They are in hands of the people that had to be responsible for them.
Right.
So he changed his mind.
Wow.
That concludes our Pablo Escobar tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe. If you want the best tour guide here in Medellin, Reinaldo, it's been amazing. Thank you so much, my friend.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button for more.